John, ultimately it's the outcome that we came for here. It was nervy, but it was very professional from your team.
Nervy? What was the nerves of it like?
Certainly I had them. Were they not nervous on the bench?
Nah, the boys are great. They did great. They thoroughly professional job today. Really professional. They carried the game plan out almost to a T bar and switching off at the corner kick. You know, I think the boys showed great composure. In the way that we wanted to go about the game, they stuck to the game plan, and I say, barring that one moment, it wasn't even a great ball into that position. We should deal with it. But thankfully enough, we got the goal back very, very quickly, and Kevin, he's never missed a penalty all season, and plenty of confidence in him. Goes up, strikes it really well, and won each, and then from there on in, against the 10 men, we created one or two other opportunities. But we were always delighted, and with the way that we played, the professionals that we played, and the way we went about it. So that was key. That was key here today. Again, tactically the boys were spot on.
Barring a goal, was that the perfect first half with the kind of pace and the amount of possession that put Forfar on the back foot right from the start? Was that the plan?
Yeah, well, we expected Forfar to come out all guns blazing at home and trying to get an early goal, and we felt if we could pass the ball and control it with the shape that we had, we could control it, and we did. And so that obviously stifled that early threat from Forfar, and we knocked the ball about and had a lot of work to do to try and get to the ball. But then after about maybe 25 minutes or so, they had a couple of corner kicks and what have you. It didn't really need to lead to an awful lot. But at half time, very happy with the way it went. As I say, the word I'll continue to repeat is professional, because that's what it was. And so delighted at half time, and ultimately delighted at full time. And great backing from the fans today. The young team singing their songs, delighted to hear that. Absolutely delighted for every single fan that came here today. Big crowd here today. For all the players that have put in so much work, all the backroom staff that have backed us, throughout the whole season. So we've got 2 games to go, another 2 cup finals to go. So we dust ourselves down, we get back in on Monday morning, and we prepare for the game on Wednesday at Starks Park.
Frustrating to lose a goal from a set piece, but what's the body language of your players and your defensive unit after that? And they immediately grouped, and the message was clear that we go again. And from that point forward, there was guys putting their head on things that you wouldn't ordinarily expect. They really put their bodies in the line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've maybe at times, I think quite rightly at times, sometimes question the mentality. But once again today, they've delivered the goods. I had a little bit of a go the last time we were up here and we lost the game, and since then, it's been good. It's been good. There's been a reaction, and hopefully we've got 2 more reactions in us.
It's important to get a goal back quick in any match, more so the importance of this one. You immediately went to the bench and brought on Nathan Flanagan. Was that tactical, or was it just that the game was becoming a bit heated?
Actually, Jamie Burjonis had got a knock in the first half, and he got treatment at half time, and we'd give him 5 minutes or so. They probably got a little bit longer than that. But he wasn't moving freely enough, and we've also got to consider perhaps, at the time, a game on Wednesday night, sorry. And Flanagan gives us that bit of sort of quality, the dribbling quality that can then have a right go at defenders, and so it fell into place that Flanagan would be the one to come on and take over for Jamie Burjonis, and there you go, he's the one that ends up getting us a penalty kick.
Triple whammy for the penalty, the sending off, and then the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a hard one to swallow, because it wasn't really even a great constructive move, because their lad kicked the ball against, I think, their own player, and it ricocheted back the way for Kevin to play in Flanny. So I think, from what I recall, I've not seen it back, I think that's how it went. And of course it is a penalty, and unfortunately for the lad Travis, he's got to go. So I think the referee got it spot on. It was a feisty game. There was a few yellow cards there. Got 22 players giving absolutely everything for the cause, for their team, for the club, for the jersey, trying to get an opportunity to play, as it is, Queens, to get to the championship. And every single player gave everything on the pitch. Again, I pay tribute to Forfar. They have been, if you count the points up that they got from January, they've been the best team in the league since January, the points that they got. And I'm sure Jim and his team will be very, very disappointed, but they've had a great season. and you know they've been a really good side. And they showed that, you know, it starts part of the night there. But fortunately enough for us, we've done enough to do to make sure that we're in the final.
Forfar 9 wins and 2 draws in the last 11 games here, so it does kind of show the magnitude of what we've achieved today.
Yeah, definitely, of course, and it cannot be underestimated at all, you know. So yeah, that's why we're delighted about it, because it was, you know, it was a 1-goal lead, but it was a slender lead, but it's one that we managed to obviously get a goal today and equal it, and then go out, you know, go through 2-1 in aggregate. Delighted with that, yep. So it was a really good test, really good physical game, as I say, and we've come through on top. So the mentality's been good, the winning mentality over the 2 legs, very, very good.
You used the word earlier about feisty, but it certainly was a game that had a really heated tempo, particularly tempo in the second half. Did you have to get the message on, or was there an internal discipline in your team that came through today?
There should be you know, in our team, because we are very much like that, you know. But we cannot be bullied, you know, and that's what the lads, you know. We didn't get bullied today, you know, and maybe on occasions maybe we could have got bullied. You know, today we didn't get bullied. We didn't get bullied on Tuesday night, we didn't get bullied today, and we've got to do that. We've got to stand up for each other, we've got to back each other, we've got to have each other's backs. And we did, and we're delighted at that, because you've got to stand up for each other, you've got to be a team, you know, you've got to go through, you know, the hard times and the good times. And today, you know, for all the fans out there, you know, hopefully we've got 2 more games in us to get us back to the championship.
There was a bit of a tongue twister to try and get people coming up, which was fill Forfar full of Fifers. Certainly the 5 buses done that, and the chairman on the pitch at the end was great.
Yeah, very good.
You do the same again next week?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, as I say, we come in Monday morning and we switch right on again. It's Queen of the South. We're prepared for that. Delighted with the numbers. I'm sure the Forfar gate receipts are up today. So, you know, fantastic. You know, full Forfar with Fifers, fantastic. You know, can't, you know, compliment you anymore and be so grateful for you coming up and supporting the team. And yes, please, you know, 2 more games to do it.
Thanks again, John. Thanks for your team's performance as well.
Thank you.